Hi my friends, Kimm Brown here, and today I'm going to talk about when and how to use under-eye corrector and or concealer. What the difference is between them and how, why would you use one versus the other, or maybe both. So, if you are 50, you are fabulous. You're here today. Join me. I'll be right back. Okay, so the first thing I have to do is put on my foundation primer. I always start out with foundation primer. It is the glue to everything. It also helps with, it also has sunscreen in it, as well as just an added protection. If you use powder instead of a liquid makeup, this will keep your powder on, make it last longer, because we all know that no matter what you do with powders, they only stay on as good as they stay on, correct? The next thing I always put on is my eye primer. Notice I did not put foundation primer on my eyes because it's not made for that. Plus, it has SPF in it, so you don't want to put that on your eyes, especially you might have allergies or sensitivity. So use the eye primer. That is what it's made for. Eyes and eyes only. Pat it on. Put it in place. And we'll deal with the brows later. Okay, so let's talk about the under-eye corrector. Why is Mary Kay's under-eye corrector so good? Okay, first off, it's an orange base. We know that dark circles, discoloration around our eyes, or even on our face, right, is usually caused by the blood vessels coming closer to your skin. So, of course, it's a little bit hard to hide with just a plain concealer, because the makeup of this, the ingredients in this, do not hide the blood vessels. So Mary Kay came out with a beautiful under-eye corrector. You can use this and not wear makeup later. It is totally up to you. So I take my 2 little round sponges. This has a wonderful applicator on it, and I dab it, and I usually do it inside right there against my nose, because that is a area where it will show if I'm not sleeping. So I just dab this. I use the point, go right underneath here. Of course, I've already done my cleanser, and I've washed my face and put on my moisturizers, and I dab it. I don't rub it, because this area is a softer tissue, and voila. Okay, now the other item, now I have seen people use concealer under their eyes. One of two things: it will either not hide it 100%, which means it's actually accentuating it, because remember, dark takes things back, light brings things forward. So when you're using a concealer, usually you're going a little bit lighter, not much, but a little bit lighter than your actual foundation or your skin tone. Match it as close as possible, but no concealer is going to match your skin 100%, and concealer means that you're concealing. So the other place that I will use concealer maybe is here, okay? I do sometimes put on my under eye corrector here, because it is a color, and you'll see that when I do this, these are sunspots, okay? But you'll see when I do this, oops, wrong one, that when I do my foundation, it just goes away, right? It is a sunspot. which is a lighter color, darker color, sorry. I found this little trick just one day. I was like, well, if it works so well under my eyes, then why not try it on? So then the other thing that I do is I will always use concealer on my lids, okay? And the reason I do that is because it just makes it gives it an overall even appearance, right? So then when I go to put my eye colors on between my eye primer and the concealer, it just gives it a very nice, clean look to start out with. Got something on there. Okay. I always bring it in a little bit up on my nose, because then when I do my foundation, you will not see any of that. It will blend in really good. And I do the same thing. I use my other little small sponge. These come in a set of 4. 2 of them have points and 2 of them are cut in half, kind of in half on an angle. They work really well for placing powder in certain places or baking as they come. So that is what I do with my concealer. Now, when I get ready to do my foundation, I will come back and I will touch up a couple of other areas, but that is really all I do before I do my eyes. So if that helps you, please leave me a DM, or don't forget to hit the notification bell, and of course, subscribe. Share me with as many of your friends as you have. I would love to hear everything or anything that you have, whether it's suggestions, questions. Feel free, private message, or leave a comment below. So leave a comment below. I would love to hear your questions, your concerns, or just if you tried it and you loved them as much as I do. Till next time, we'll see ya. Be 50 and fabulous.